Hello and welcome. Today we will calmly explore 7 silent signs of magnesium deficiency, signals the body often whispers long before louder problems appear. This content is educational and does not replace medical care. If several signs fit your experience, speak with a qualified clinician and consider appropriate testing. Magnesium is a quiet hero. It helps more than 300 enzymatic reactions, from energy production and nerve conduction to muscle relaxation, heart rhythm, and stable mood. Yet many modern diets do not provide enough. Stress, poor sleep, alcohol, certain medications, and intense exercise can further drain reserves. Let's begin with sign number 1, persistent muscle tension, cramps, or twitching. Magnesium supports the electrical balance that allows a muscle fiber to contract and then fully relax. When levels dip, muscles may misfire. Eyelid twitches, calf cramps at night, tight shoulders, or a clenched jaw. If you often wake with stiff calves, if your hands cramp while typing, or if small facial twitches appear under stress, low magnesium may be part of the picture. Sign number 2. Trouble falling asleep or staying asleep and feeling unrefreshed in the morning. Magnesium helps activate the body's natural brake pedal, the parasympathetic nervous system. It also influences GABA receptors, which calm neural activity. Without enough, the nervous system runs hot. You may feel wired yet tired, tossing and turning, waking at 3 a.m., or needing caffeine just to function. Sign number 3, anxiety, irritability, or increased sensitivity to stress. Stress burns magnesium quickly, and low magnesium makes stress feel stronger, a frustrating loop. You might notice a shorter fuse, heart flutters under pressure, or difficulty relaxing after small triggers. Restoring magnesium commonly softens these responses and steadies mood. Sign number 4, headaches and migraines. Magnesium helps regulate blood vessel tone and stabilize nerve signaling. For some people, low levels mean more frequent tension headaches or migraines, especially around stress, dehydration, or hormonal shifts. If your headaches cluster with poor sleep, muscle tightness, or PMS, consider magnesium status with your clinician. Sign number 5, irregular bowel patterns, especially constipation. The gut is a long, smooth muscle. Magnesium helps that muscle coordinate gentle weaves that move food along. When levels are low, motility can slow. If stool is consistently dry or you strain often, hydration, fiber, and magnesium may all deserve attention. Sign number 6, heart rhythm awareness, extra beats under stress or a sense of pounding after coffee. Magnesium participates in the movement of calcium and potassium inside cardiac cells. Low stores can make the heart more sensitive to stimulants, dehydration, or anxiety. Any persistent palpitations require medical evaluation, but magnesium status is a common part of that conversation. Sign number 7, insulin-resistant signals, energy crashes after high-carb meals, intense sugar cravings, or expanding waistline despite similar calories. Magnesium helps insulin escort glucose into cells. Insufficient magnesium can worsen blood sugar swings, amplifying fatigue and cravings. People with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes often benefit from checking and optimizing magnesium intake with professional guidance. Now that we've named the 7 signs, let's talk about why deficiency is so common and what you can do gently and safely. Modern soils are less mineral-rich. Ultra-processed foods contain little magnesium. Alcohol, chronic stress, PPIs, some diuretics, and high-dose calcium without balance can lower levels further. Athletes and heavy sweaters also lose magnesium through sweat. Food first. Magnesium-rich choices include leafy greens like spinach and chard, pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, peanuts, dark chocolate with high cocoa content, black beans, edamame, tofu, avocado, oats, quinoa, and whole grains. A simple daily practice: build at least 2 meals that visibly include greens and a handful of nuts or seeds, plus beans or whole grains several times a week. Hydration matters. Mineral waters containing magnesium can meaningfully add to intake. If you drink coffee, pair it with water because caffeine can increase urinary loss. What about supplements? Forms differ. Magnesium glycinate or biglycinate is gentle on the gut and supports relaxation and sleep. Magnesium citrate tends to support bowel regularity. Magnesium malate may help people with muscle fatigue. Magnesium oxide has lower absorption but can help constipation in some cases. Typical supplemental ranges are 1 to 300 milligrams of elemental magnesium daily, adjusted with professional input based on diet, kidney function, medications, and symptoms. If you have kidney disease, pregnancy, or are on specific medications, consult your clinician before supplementing. Let's connect signs to practical actions. For muscle cramps, evening magnesium glycinate, gentle calf stretching, better hydration, and a banana or pumpkin seeds can help many people. For sleep, dim light 1 hour before bed, a warm shower, slow breathing, and magnesium 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. For anxiety or stress spikes, brief outdoor walks, box breathing, inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6, and steady magnesium intake across the week. For headaches, track triggers. Keep regular meals, hydrate, and discuss magnesium with your clinician, especially if headaches cluster around hormonal shifts. For constipation, increase fiber gradually, drink more water, and consider magnesium citrate in the evening as advised by your provider. For heart rhythm sensitivity, limit stimulants, rehydrate with electrolytes as needed, check magnesium and potassium with a professional, and seek medical evaluation for persistent palpitations. For insulin-resistant signals, anchor each meal with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Add leafy greens and nuts daily, walk 10 to 15 minutes after meals, and optimize magnesium intake. How do you know if magnesium is low? Blood magnesium tests can miss tissue depletion because most magnesium lives inside cells or bone. Clinicians often consider symptoms, dietary patterns, and sometimes order additional tests such as RBC magnesium. The safest approach is a combined strategy: improve diet, manage stress, and, if appropriate, try a well-tolerated supplement with professional guidance while monitoring how you feel. Let's create a simple weekly plan. Choose 2 breakfasts rich in magnesium. For example, overnight oats with chia seeds and almonds, or a spinach omelet with avocado. For lunches and dinners, rotate bowls that include greens, beans, and whole grains. A quinoa, black bean, and roasted veggie bowl with pumpkin seeds, or tofu stir-fry with edamame and brown rice. Keep a small container of mixed nuts and dark chocolate squares for a satisfying, mineral-rich snack. Drink water through the day, and consider a magnesium-containing mineral water with meals. Add gentle strength training or yoga twice a week to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce stress. Both protect magnesium status. Before we close, a quick recap of the 7 silent signs. 1. Muscle tension, cramps, or twitching. 2. Difficulty falling asleep and waking unrefreshed. 3. Anxiety, irritability, or heightened stress response. 4. Headaches or migraines. 5. Constipation or slowed motility. 6. Heart rhythm sensitivity or palpitations under stress. 7. Insulin resistance signals, such as post-meal crashes and cravings. Remember, one sign alone does not prove deficiency, but several together, especially with a low magnesium diet and high stress, deserve attention and a conversation with your healthcare professional. Thank you for taking this time to care for your health. Small, steady steps, more greens and beans, a handful of nuts, better sleep, calmer days, and thoughtful magnesium support can change how you feel within weeks. I appreciate you being here. See you in the next video.